Please welcome Susan Winkler, Vice President and Executive Director, CT Insurance and Financial Services.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. On behalf of the Connecticut Board of Directors, CTIFS Board of Directors, thank you for joining us today on the inaugural Insuring the Future event. So thank you again for being here. I would like to also thank our title sponsor, Cognizant, thank you very much, and all the sponsors who, without their support, we would not be able to put on this world-class insurance event today. So thank you to the sponsors. In 2022, we signed an international partnership with the UK to facilitate and foster insurtech business between the two countries. This agreement is recognized by the two countries as a way for participating US and UK insurtech companies to increase their knowledge of the markets, connect with business development opportunities, and make transatlantic connections to accelerate business growth. Today, we welcome 4 of those insurtech UK corridor companies who traveled to Hartford this week. I'd like to recognize them now. Insurance, Programmable, Provisico, and Viper. Let's give them a really warm welcome from the insurance capital. And as a signatory and partner in the UK InsurTech corridor, I'd also like to recognize David Clay, His Majesty's Consul General to New England, who is here joining us today. Welcome to the other global center of insurance. And we thank him for his leadership and support of the InsurTech corridor. So we're here to talk about climate today. We all know about it. Weather perils, climate change, sustainability, resiliency. It is really the #1 risk for all of us. It touches all of us based on everything that's happened with fires and floods in the last couple years and last couple weeks. We know the numbers. We have about $10 billion of cat losses in 2023. That's the number. That basically it's a big number because there's not one single event that caused it, but multiple events. Frequency. Most recently, NOAA said the frequency is up. Their data shows an average of $20 billion weather events per year between 2019 and 2023. That's a 56% increase in frequency. And of course, I just told you about the cost. And then there's unpredictability. I cite the most recent example of the weather event we had in Connecticut a few weeks back. It was recently, Governor Lamont declared it a state of emergency approved by President Biden. Today, a donation will be made to the Red Cross on behalf of the CTIFS board and all of the speakers who are giving their time and energy today, and that will be directed to those 2 communities that were impacted by that historically significant weather event. Thank you, Red Cross, because the money will be donated to you to direct to those 2 communities. Lastly, thank you, Commissioner Mais and Commissioner Koski and the incredible team at the CID for calling about 8 months ago and saying, hey, in a true public-private partnership, let's bring this climate discussion to Hartford. So Alex and Anna and Mary and the entire team, we put this together to make sure this is a forefront issue on the insurance industry, and we're the insurance capital, the global leaders, the unity of that leadership is tackling that head on. So thanks again for joining us today. And with that, I'd like to introduce my partner who is always waving the flag for the insurance capital of the world, Commissioner Andrew Mais of the Department of Insurance.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here on this lovely morning. In case you're wondering, yes, we did arrange this absolutely beautiful weather that you see outside, and we're looking forward to your coming back to Hartford to visit on your next vacation, and Susan can provide you all the details on that, but we do hope you enjoy Hartford. I am the Commissioner of the Connecticut Insurance Department, and the president of the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. And it truly is an honor to address you at this Insuring the Future event. As Susan mentioned, this gathering is a result of a new collaboration between the Connecticut Insurance Department and Connecticut Insurance and Financial Services. We've merged those two signature events, which is the Connecticut Conference on Climate Change and Insurance, which we refer to as C4I, and the Insurance Capital Summit to form this groundbreaking forum. Today, we will bring together regulators, government leaders, and industry experts to tackle some of the most pressing challenges of our time: climate risk, the role of technology, and how it is shaping the future of the insurance that we all need and that our society is based on. It is no coincidence that Connecticut is hosting this event. We are, and we've always been, the insurance capital of the world. Indeed, the insurance capital of the known universe, and I know nobody's going to contradict me on that one. But this title brings with it not just a rich history, but also a responsibility to lead in addressing the challenges that our industry and our society face, especially when it comes to climate change. We know, as Susan mentioned, as those of you who are from Connecticut know, but as I think all of us throughout not just the nation and the world, climate change is no longer a distant threat. It is a reality that affects so many aspects of our world, from the risks we undertake, the risks we underwrite, to the sustainability of our communities. In Connecticut, we recognize that insurance is more than just a financial product. It is a vital tool for managing risk, enabling resilience, and ensuring that communities can recover from the increasing frequency and severity of natural disasters and extreme weather events. But climate change is just one piece of the puzzle. Innovation and technology, we just heard about the US, the UK Hartford InsurTech corridor. Innovation and technology are driving change in how we assess risk, how we support policyholders, and very importantly, as our circumstances change, how we create new products to meet our emerging needs. These shifts are transforming our industry, and I'm happy to be able to say that Connecticut is at the forefront of this transformation, thanks to both the incredible staff at the insurance department, to people like Susan, with whom we form public-private partnerships, and to the industry that has been open to looking at new ways to address new challenges. We are all stakeholders in this great effort to preserve our state, our country, our economy in the face of climate change. We've seen the power of new technologies like parametric insurance and the rise of data analytics that help us understand climate risk in ways we never could before. We've worked closely with partners in industry to explore and to implement innovative solutions to the challenges we face. And if it's not implicit in what I've just said, let me make it explicit. To address these issues, we need collaboration. Collaboration across the public and private sectors, across government and industry, and across state, and indeed across national lines, to create a stronger, more resilient future. And that is why today's event is so important. It's a testament to the idea that the future of insurance and our collective ability to address the existential threat of climate risk relies on shared knowledge, on innovation, a willingness to adapt to new realities, and an unshakable commitment to minding the gap, closing that coverage gap that threatens families, communities, and our national economy. that end, we have an exceptional program lined up for you today, offering thought-provoking discussions at the crossroads, the intersection, if you will, of climate risk, innovation, and insurance. The sessions today will cover a number of crucial topics, including the impact of climate change on vulnerable communities and the urgent need for resilience. I don't think anybody who's read a newspaper or gone on social media or listened to the news on TV knows, I think everybody who's done that knows the challenges that are currently being faced, knows the difficulty in adapting to those challenges, and knows how important it is that we do adapt to those. We know, when we will discuss today, that how investing in community resilience can mitigate risk and stabilize insurance markets, and I use the word investment wisely. We know we get a significant return from our investment in mitigation activities, both in terms of direct help to those whose homes or businesses are saved from the most dramatic effects of climate change, and in terms of the rest of us who may not necessarily be directly impacted, but because we have put in place mitigation and resiliency measures, the total loss is reduced, which helps keep insurance, again, the insurance we all need, as affordable and available as possible. We all know, and we will discuss, the role of insurance in supporting risk-based mitigation and nature-based solution. And this is about ensuring the future. So we do need to discuss the importance of transition planning for insurers and consumers as we adapt to climate challenges. One of the secrets that's probably widely known is that climate change, along with everything else, brings with it financial risk to industry. And we need to address those risks, as industry has done, as we, as insurance regulators, have done, both individually across our states and collectively through the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, proving once again the strength of state insurance regulation. We must address, we are addressing, we will continue to address the increasing financial risks of climate change, both to the industry and to the country in general, and the insurance industry's vital role in promoting the greater good. So, yeah, we're going to save the world, or we're going to try. We're going to get a start on it today. So I just want to thank you for being here. I'll look forward to what I know will be valuable insights from today's discussions. And I look forward to us, and I say us, all of us, all stakeholders, working together to continue to lead